Hey, East Texas. Well, it's officially September, which means we're going to start to see our temperatures drop and start to have a little bit of fall creeping in to our part of the state. Around the beginning of September, where highs are in the upper 90s. But then we see those drop about 10 degrees by the end of the month, seeing the high of 85, which is so nice. We also see those lows drop from an average of 71 down to the 60s. However, this September, it looks like we'll be a little bit warmer than those temperatures. This is our September outlook from the Climate Prediction Center. We are running very hot here for the month of September. This big red bubble here is where we're seeing well above average temperatures. That includes Oklahoma City, Dallas, and just clipping us here in Tyler. However, in that orange as well, we are going to be feeling the heat. And this is a trend for part of the U.S. Pretty much all of the highlighted areas are feeling warmer than average for this month. This is a result of our El Nino. So this is our warm circulation in the ocean. And even though this is out very far away from us, it still has an impact on us here in East Texas. So the way that the ocean currents set up our circulation in the atmosphere makes it so that we have warmer than average temperatures for a large part of the U.S. And that's just going to make its way down to East Texas and really pump up our temperatures for the month of September. And usually we'll see those wetter than average temperatures for El Nino. However, this year the El Nino has been very unprecedented the way that it's acting. So we are unfortunately not going to see those wetter than average temperatures. We are staying very dry here in East Texas. Everywhere in this brown is where we're seeing those drier than average temperatures. So definitely plan on taking care of your agricultural plants because it's going to be dry and hot. And a large part of us are being drier than normal here in the U.S. A couple places out to the west near Las Vegas and up in the Pacific Northwest seeing more rain than normal, but here we are very warm. All right, so when is fall coming? Around the first day of September, that's when the start of meteorological fall happens. That is based on our date, and the reason why we go based off of dates for our meteorological fall is because it's much easier for us to keep our records. But the official start of fall is based on the official position of the Earth compared to the sun. That's astronomical fall. That happens on September 23rd in the very early morning hours here in East Texas. So what we're looking at is where the sun is compared to the Earth. When we hit the equinox, that's when the sun is directly over the equator and we have an equal amount of time spent in night and in day. That's why it's the equinox. It's Latin for equal nights. So it's a little fun fact, but that's when our fall starts. And of course, we are all looking forward to our fall foliage. We won't start seeing that until late November here in East Texas, but some parts of the country will start seeing that in September, up in the red, up to the north and near the Great Lakes. So even though we're not seeing that fall foliage, hopefully you can get out and enjoy the nice cooler temperatures.